Applying to colleges in these modern times can be overwhelming and an expensive process, but part of that process is easier thanks to the Idaho State Board of Ed. They have a website that's been up and running for about 5 years now, where thousands of Idaho high school seniors can apply to 10 Idaho institutions. It's free. Byron Yankee is the board's College and Career Program Manager. He joins us now to answer some of the questions that you might have. Byron, thanks for taking the time to be with us today on the News at 4. As a parent of two brand new college freshmen, I can tell you that this process is painstaking, and it was almost a full-time job for my wife over the better part of last winter, spring, and summer. How does this program that you offer help streamline the process for parents and students?
It can be a big first step and time consuming with that. So the big idea behind ApplyIdaho is to have an online portal where students can enter some basic demographic information that is linked to their state records, and let us know if we can text them with reminders. Then they can go and select a major that they would like to have from any of Idaho's 4-year and 2-year programs, plus College of Idaho and Northwest Nazarene University. In addition to that, they can answer some supplemental questions, which might give them some leg up in qualifying for some scholarships. And after they do that, they hit submit. It's about 11 minutes at tops to complete the whole process. After it has been submitted, within 2 weeks, college or universities that they have selected will reach out and contact the students and get connected, provide them more information, and ask them how they can be helpful, encourage them to apply for financial aid. And it's a real streamlined process.
Yeah, it really does sound like it's a sort of a one-stop shop, because I felt like, and we missed out on it, I felt like we had to access the FAFSA site, then the individual school student loan site, then a separate scholarship application site. It sounds like this is all in one spot.
It is. It is all in one spot. And what happens is that the records that we have at the state level are sent to the colleges and universities that students select, and that helps in that advising before the final decisions are made. It also gives them a clue on the priority deadlines for financial aid. But filing for a FAFSA is something that is separate. The Federal Department of Education is in the process of changing that a little bit every single year. It is getting a little bit easier, but it is still something that requires a lot of help. That help can come from counselors, but it can also can come from the college and university staff reaching out to financial aid or their admissions office, who can get students connected.
And do you have resources, Byron, there available for parents who have questions? A lot of their economic status changes while their student is in school. Maybe there's a retirement that happens to the head of the household, and suddenly their income is dramatically reduced, and FAFSA is a little slow to adapt to that. Are there resources that parents can use there?
Absolutely. So on the nextsteps.idaho.gov website, the parents can go to the for families section. On that, there's information and help for not only the federal financial aid, but also for institutional financial aid. There's a question and answer. There are connections with that. And then in addition to that, we have on what is a Idaho College directory, students and parents can go to a specific college or university, and there is a specific phone number and link that they can call directly. The changes that might happen over a period of time is something that are very understandable, and the financial aid departments at each of the colleges and universities can help out. and they can help out even before students made that final commitment. And yes, I'm going to be on your campus next fall.
Nice. As we wrap up, Byron, what's the easiest way to access this information?
They need to go to nextsteps.idaho.gov. Even if you just Google that, it'll go to our state website. On the landing page, the first page, you'll see Apply Idaho, but there's also information, as I said, about colleges and universities and the federal financial aid, and by selecting for families, and that's a really good way. They can also apply to Idaho scholarships on the nextsteps.idaho.gov, and that's a real useful tool. The Opportunity Scholarship provides $20 million each year for Idaho students who are first time into college, but also for students who might be in their first or second years. They can still apply.
Fantastic. All right, Brian Yankee with the Idaho State Board of Education. Lots of good information there. And as a parent of a couple of college students, I'm headed there right after the newscast. Thanks for joining us today, Byron. We appreciate you.